Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle of doubts where your confidence just can't seem to break free from the chains of insecurity? I've been there, and let me tell you, it's a place many of us know all too well. It's like standing at the edge of a diving board, looking into the deep end of your potential, but feeling the weight of hesitation holding you back. But imagine, just for a moment, transforming that uncertainty into a force so powerful, it propels you forward into a life where you're not just participating, but you're leading with an unstoppable confidence. This is not just a daydream, it's a reality for Joe Dispenza. From battling deep-seated insecurities to standing tall with a confidence that seems to move mountains, Joe's journey is nothing short of inspirational. So, let's dive into this together, shall we? Let's explore how someone can shift from feeling perpetually on the sidelines to taking center stage in their own life. Trust me, if Joe can do it, there's hope for us all. Before we delve deeper into Joe Dispenza's transformative journey, let's take a moment to understand the ground we're standing on. Picture this: every one of us has a story, a backdrop against which our struggles and triumphs unfold. Joe's story is not just his own. It mirrors the collective experience of battling insecurities that many of us face. It's about the voice inside that whispers, "You're not enough," every time we dare to dream bigger or stand taller. But here's the thing: that voice, it's not the truth. It's a challenge, an invitation to rise. Joe Dispenza's early life was filled with the same trials and self-doubts that you and I might have faced. Growing up, he wasn't immune to the feelings of inadequacy or the fear of judgment. What sets his story apart, however, is not just overcoming these fears, but transforming them into stepping stones towards an unshakable confidence. His journey from a place of vulnerability to one of immense inner strength is a testament to what's possible when we decide not to let our past define our future. This background sets the stage for a deeper exploration into how Joe managed to turn his life around. It's a narrative that doesn't just inspire, but also provides a blueprint for our own path to confidence. And as we peel back the layers of his story, we uncover the universal truths about human potential and resilience. It's not about never facing doubt or fear. It's about how we respond to it, how we harness it, and how we use it to fuel our journey forward. So, as we transition from understanding the backdrop of Joe's story to diving into the heart of his teachings, remember this: the journey to unstoppable confidence begins with a single step of belief in oneself. You see, transforming our inner dialogue involves more than just positive thinking. It's about actionable steps that fundamentally change how we perceive ourselves and our capabilities. Now that we've set the stage with Joe Dispenza's story, let's dive into the heart of his teachings and the core concept that has been a game changer for so many: the power of the mind to transform our reality. At its essence, Joe's philosophy revolves around the idea that our thoughts and emotions have a profound impact on our lives. It's about understanding that by changing how we think, we can fundamentally alter our life's trajectory. Think about it for a moment. How often have you felt trapped by your own thoughts, held back not by external circumstances, but by your internal dialogue? Joe teaches us that the brain is not just a receiver, it's a powerful creator of our reality. Through techniques such as meditation, visualization, and mindfulness, he shows us how we can rewire our brains to break free from negative thought patterns and embrace a new mindset of empowerment and possibility. But how does this translate into everyday life? Imagine starting each day with a clear intention, visualizing your goals as already achieved, and feeling the emotions that come with those accomplishments. It's not about wishful thinking, it's about setting a powerful mental blueprint for your day, your year, and ultimately your life. This process of intentional creation is what Joe Dispenza credits for his own transformation and what he encourages us to apply in our lives. This concept is not just theoretical. It's backed by research in neuroscience and psychology, showing that our brains are incredibly adaptable and capable of change throughout our lives. By cultivating positive thoughts and emotions, we can stimulate the growth of new neural pathways, leading to lasting change in our behavior and outlook. So, as we move forward, think about how you can apply this principle in your own life. What negative thought patterns have you been holding on to? How can you start to shift your mindset towards one of growth and possibility? Remember, it's not about ignoring the challenges or difficulties in life. It's about facing them with a new perspective, one that sees obstacles as opportunities for growth and transformation. After exploring the transformative power of reshaping our thoughts, let's discuss how we can apply these insights through practical strategies and tips, weaving them into the fabric of our daily lives. Remember, it's the small steps taken consistently that lead to significant changes. First up, let's talk about the art of mindfulness. Have you ever noticed how often we operate on autopilot, letting our thoughts wander into the past or future? By bringing our attention back to the present moment, we can begin to observe our thoughts without judgment. This mindfulness practice is like standing in the eye of the storm, watching thoughts pass by without getting swept away by them. I've tried this myself during moments of stress, and it's like finding a calm harbor in the midst of a tempest. How might you incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine? Another powerful strategy is visualization. This is not just about daydreaming your way to success, but actively engaging your mind and emotions to envision your desired outcomes. Picture yourself achieving your goals, feel the emotions associated with that success, and let these positive vibes fuel your actions. I once visualized it speaking confidently in a large meeting. When the time came, it felt as if I was simply stepping into a role I had already played many times in my mind. What scenario do you wish to bring to life through visualization? Gratitude practice is another gem. Starting or ending your day by listing things you're grateful for shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. This simple act can transform your perspective, fostering a sense of contentment and positivity. I've kept a gratitude journal for years, and on tough days, it's a beacon of light, reminding me of the good that's always present. What are 3 things you're grateful for today? Lastly, let's not underestimate the power of setting intentions. Each morning, ask yourself, what quality do I want to bring into my day? Be it kindness, courage, or creativity, setting this intention acts like a compass, guiding your thoughts and actions throughout the day. It's a practice that has turned many of my ordinary days into extraordinary ones. What intention will set the tone for your day tomorrow? As we weave these strategies into our lives, remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Each step, no matter how small, is a step towards a more empowered and confident you. How will you start incorporating these strategies into your life starting today? As we journey through the process of transforming our thoughts and embracing a more confident self, it's natural to encounter some hurdles along the way. Let's address a few common challenges you might face and explore practical solutions to overcome them, keeping our conversation as warm and supportive as a chat over coffee with a friend. One challenge you might find familiar is the difficulty of staying consistent with practices like mindfulness or visualization. It's like starting a new fitness routine. Enthusiasm is high at first, but as days pass, motivation can wane. I've been there, feeling the initial spark of inspiration dim. The solution? Start small and anchor these practices to an existing habit. For example, if mindfulness is your goal, dedicate a few minutes to it right after brushing your teeth in the morning. This simple association can make a big difference in consistency. Another common worry is the feeling of not making progress fast enough. In our fast-paced world, we often expect immediate results, forgetting that meaningful change takes time. It's like planting a seed and expecting it to bloom overnight. When I find myself getting impatient, I remember that growth is happening beneath the surface, even if I can't see it yet. Celebrate the small victories and trust the process. You might also struggle with self-doubt creeping in, whispering, "What if I can't do this?" whenever you're about to take a step forward. Remember, every master was once a beginner. Reframe these thoughts as opportunities for learning rather than evidence of failure. Each time I've faced this challenge, I've asked myself, what's the worst that could happen? More often than not, the fear of failure is more daunting than failure itself. Embrace mistakes as part of the learning curve. Lastly, the challenge of isolation or feeling like you're going through this journey alone can be daunting. It's important to seek out a community or even just one person who supports your growth. Sharing your journey can not only provide encouragement but also accountability. I've found that having someone to share my progress and setbacks with makes the journey less intimidating and more enjoyable. Remember, the path to transforming your life is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and the occasional backtrack. But each step, even the missteps, is moving you forward. Keep these solutions in mind, and when you face these challenges, recall our conversation today. You're not alone in this journey, and every challenge is simply a stepping stone to a stronger, more confident you. As we wrap up our journey today, exploring the transformative power of reshaping our thoughts and building unstoppable confidence, I hope you found a spark of inspiration to carry into your own life. Remember, the path to change is paved with small, consistent steps, and every effort you make is a step closer to the person you aspire to be. It's been an absolute joy to share this journey with you, and I'm so grateful for the time we've spent together. I'd love to keep this conversation going and hear about your experiences, your challenges, and your victories. So if you felt a connection to any part of our discussion today, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, give us a like, or drop a comment below. Your engagement not only supports the channel, but also builds a community of like-minded individuals who are on this beautiful journey of growth and transformation together. Remember, you're not alone in this. We're all navigating our paths, but together we can inspire and uplift each other. So let's continue to share, learn, and grow as a community. And if you're ever in need of a reminder of your strength and potential, just come back to this space. We're here to support you every step of the way. With that, I'll leave you with this. Believe in yourself, cherish your journey, and never underestimate the power of small changes. They lead to big transformations. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and remember, your confidence is your superpower. Or thank you for being here. Looking forward to our next conversation. Keep moving forward, and let's make life extraordinary.